Chapter 8. Carolina. All right, this is it. My place, my move. The setting couldn't be better. The weather's perfect, warm with just enough of a cool breeze. There's a cloud drifting over the moon, and the stars feel endless, like they're lighting up the entire sky. For a moment, I get lost in the vastness of the universe, but then I turn, and suddenly, my entire world is all about the beauty of those two gorgeous eyes staring at me intently with all those amazing colors. I'm really enjoying being with Nicholas, maybe more than I should. Earlier, when he wrapped me in his arms, I felt like I could tell him every dream and hope I've ever had. But that's not what I'm here for. I know exactly what I want, something fun, no strings attached, and that's what I'm going to get. Wasting no time, I slide over the car's center console and straddle him, placing my arms on either side of his face. Nicholas is stunningly gorgeous, and I've spent the last 2 hours feeling the desire build inside me, waiting for this exact moment, the kiss I've been craving since the second I saw him tonight. I look at him, and I'm convinced he's the hottest guy I've ever seen. He looks back, his smile soft, almost shy. I'm pretty sure he didn't expect me to make a move this quickly, without us even saying a word. He stays still, eyes locked on mine, as if he's waiting for a sign. It's almost like he's unsure of what to do next, and I hope he doesn't start overthinking things or regretting coming here with me. He's hesitating, so I give him what he needs. I lean in close, the words slipping out naturally. "I want to kiss you," I whisper, my voice low. He doesn't say a word, just gives me a subtle nod. I close the distance and press my lips to his, teasing his lower lip with a gentle bite. His lips, God, they're exactly as I imagined, full, soft, and utterly addictive. I let my tongue trace along his lower lip, slow and deliberate, and I keep my eyes open. I don't want to miss a second of that wonderful gaze that darkens with every passing moment. Nicholas stares at me, mesmerized, his lips parting slightly, his breathing picking up. I tug on his bottom lip with my teeth, just enough to make him tense beneath me. He closes his eyes, his chest rising and falling as he inhales deeply, trying to hold back a moan. But still, he doesn't make a move. I pull back slightly, searching his face. His pupils are blown wide, his breathing shallow. He's clearly into this, but something's holding him back, and I can't figure out what it is. I smile at him, teasing. "Everything okay?" I ask, the question coming out light, though I'm honestly curious about his hesitation. It's like I snapped him out of whatever trance he was in. His smile widens and he cradles my face gently between his hands.
"Yeah, everything's fine,"
he murmurs, his voice low and intimate. Slowly he leans in again, closing the space between us until his lips meet mine. His kiss is slow at first, cautious, like he's testing the waters, unsure just how far I'll let him go. I decide to push him a little further. I bury my hands in his hair and give it a firm tug. Nicholas groans, his lips parting just enough for me to deepen the kiss, showing him how much he and this moment are turning me on. Nicholas responds to my kiss like a switch flips inside him. His mouth opens wider, his tongue slipping inside with more urgency, hungry and relentless, tangling with mine in a way that makes my head spin. His kiss is intoxicating, leaving me dizzy as our mouths meld in perfect sync. I can literally taste his fresh breath with a hint of tequila, the one I served him at dinner. It's a perfect mix that makes me feel giddy, sending a rush through my veins. My body feels like it's on fire, yet shivers race down my spine. The way Nicholas kisses me is driving me out of control, and he hasn't even touched me yet. He pulls back for a second, both of us catching our breath. His hands cradle my face, then slide down to my hips, pulling me closer. Even through his jeans, I can feel how hard he is. My hips instinctively start to move, rocking against him slowly. He matches my rhythm, and it feels like heaven. Nicholas doesn't return to my mouth. Instead, he gently tugs on my braid and begins a trail of wet kisses along my jawline. I feel him sigh, his breath hot against my skin as I speed up my movements on top of him. When his lips finally reach my neck, he grazes the sensitive skin with small bites. My blood rushes through my veins and I'm panting, breathing hard way too fast. Nicholas, sensing how much I'm enjoying this, doesn't let up. His kisses and bites become more relentless. Just when I think I can't take any more, he moves to my earlobe, biting it gently, his warm breath brushing against my skin. A gasp of pleasure escapes me, and I feel him smirk against my neck.
You like that, don't you?
He whispers, his voice low and rough, filled with desire. I can't even form words. I just nod, letting out a breathless moan as my hips move faster, pressing harder against him.
I can't get enough of you,
He murmurs, his lips brushing against my ear.
I want to feel you, all of you.
I bite my lip, the heat between us overwhelming. Then don't stop, I whisper back, my voice trembling with anticipation. I can feel his smile against my skin, a silent confirmation of the pleasure he's giving me. His kisses are a maddening mix of lips and teeth and tongue, sending waves of sensations that are almost too much to handle. I moan loudly.
Do it again,
He murmurs, his tone thick with desire.
I want to hear your voice.
Then he grabs my breast, squeezing just hard enough to almost push me over the edge. I moan again, overwhelmed. He must know he's driving me crazy without even undressing me, but still, he's going slow. I can feel his heavy breaths, but I can't understand why he's holding back. Why hasn't he started taking off my clothes yet? Why is he still fully dressed? Seriously, I'm losing my mind here, and he hasn't even pulled out a condom yet. I can feel how much he wants me. There's no doubt about that, but you know what? Maybe I want him even more. I really need more. I can't wait any longer. So when we pause to catch our breath, I look him straight in the eyes, reach down for the hem of my dress and pull it over my head, leaving me in just my bra and panties while he's still fully clothed. His eyes widen as they lock onto mine, wild, dark, almost black with intensity. His lips are red and swollen, his hair a perfect mess. He's ridiculously hot, and I can't resist diving my hands back into his hair. So, are you planning to start undressing? I ask with a playful smile, adding a wink for good measure. I hope it comes off as teasing, but my voice is a little too low, too husky, betraying just how badly I want him right now. Honestly, my real thought is, if you don't strip right now, I'm going to tear that shirt off with my teeth. Nicholas smirks, raising an eyebrow as his eyes linger on mine.
Well, I thought I'd let you have the honor.
He teases back, his tone light but the heat behind it undeniable. I chuckle, running a hand down his chest slowly. Trust me, if you don't take that off soon, I just might. He leans in a little closer, eyes gleaming with mischief.
Now, that's an offer I'd love to take you up on.
He pauses, clearly enjoying the back and forth.
But I think I'll spare you the trouble this time.
His burning gaze sweeps down my body, and I feel the heat spreading through me. Then finally, With one swift move, he pulls off his shirt. I'm speechless. His body is perfection, lean, powerful, with defined muscles that make me want to touch every inch of him. I run my fingers over his chest, tracing each sculpted line until I reach his nipples. Gently, I pinch them. He groans softly, his head falling back against the seat, eyes closed, completely savoring the moment. His hands grip my hips, pulling me harder against his erection. We both moan, and the sound that escapes him is like a drug. I want more of it, so I pinch a little harder, and he rewards me with a deep, rough grunt. Opening his eyes, he pulls me close, his voice thick and ragged.
Come here.
I lay on him, skin against skin, and the sensation is electric. His arms wrap tightly around me, and I feel the spark between us, charged, almost overwhelming. Nicholas trails his teeth along my collarbone as he unhooks my bra, and in response, I sink my teeth into his neck, right where I can feel his pulse pounding wildly. Yet there's still something holding him back, like he's a step behind me, uncertain. He kisses only when I do, undresses only when I lead. Why is he hesitating? I notice it, but I don't care. Maybe he's shy, or maybe he's trying to be a gentleman. All I know is that he's unbelievably sexy, has a body made for this, and tonight, he's mine. That's all that matters.
Chapter 9. Nicholas. I'm so turned on right now. Honestly, I never imagined we'd end up fucking in a car. I'm 23, but I have to admit, this is a first for me. Usually it's something I do in some fancy hotel, shielded by the kind of privacy only money can buy. This whole situation is new to me, and maybe that's why I'm taking things slow. I wasn't exactly sure how far Carolina wanted to go, so I'm just enjoying the moment, letting her set the pace for the night. Actually, after a moment, it's pretty clear what she wants. She practically pounces on me, straddling me with an intensity that makes my pulse race. Her eyes lock on mine, blazing with desire. And then she leans down, tracing her tongue over my lower lip. I breathe in sharply, and she responds with playful little bites. I'm not sure why I'm so thrown off. Maybe because I'm used to being the one who takes the lead, deciding where things go. But being here, outside my usual comfort zone, feels unsettling in the best way. Or maybe it's Carolina herself. She's so passionate that it's almost intimidating.
Everything okay?
She asks, pulling me out of my head. God, I'm acting like an idiot. Her words snap me back to reality, and I finally grab her cheeks, pulling her into a deep kiss. Carolina pulls my hair hard, letting me know that's not enough. Her hands are confident, decisive, and the electric jolt that shoots through me makes me moan. All right, I get the hint. I finally step up, slipping my tongue into her mouth, kissing her the way I should have from the start. Her breathing quickens, and she grinds against me harder. It's fucking incredible, and I can't believe I was holding back. I pull away from her lips, moving to her neck, trailing kisses and bites along her jaw. The skin just under her ear is soft and delicate, so I lick, kiss, and nibble it. Carolina practically loses it, her moans filling the car. She's definitely going to have marks tomorrow, but I don't care. Maybe this is all I'll get tonight, just making out in the car. But damn, it's hot. As I keep kissing her, I wonder if she wants to stop here or take things all the way. Her loud moan when I bite her earlobe gives me my answer. That sound? Completely addictive. I smile against her skin, knowing I'm the one making her feel this way. And suddenly, I want to hear her scream again. The rush of power and desire surges through me. Right now, I just want to make her lose control. I slide my hands up to her breasts, feeling the softness through the delicate fabric of her dress, teasing her nipples with slow, gentle strokes. Then I give them a firm pinch between my fingers. She moans,
"Oh, God."
and that sound alone sends shivers through my body. All my hesitation vanishes as Carolina pulls off her dress, leaving her in just her bra and panties. She's absolutely stunning, and I know there's no stopping now, not that I want to. The desire in her eyes mirrors my own, but damn, she's always a step ahead of me. I'm still trying to catch my breath, taking in the sight of her bare body when she asks,
"Are you going to start undressing?"
My God, I feel so stupid, but I'm completely captivated by this confident woman who knows exactly what she wants. There's no hesitation, no shyness, just pure intention to make this night unforgettable. Her hands run over my chest, exploring my muscles. My skin feels hypersensitive under her touch. And when she pinches my nipples between her fingers, all I can do is moan and close my eyes, letting the pleasure ripple through me. I pull her close, unclasping her bra, savoring the feel of her warm, soft skin with my lips and tongue. My hands caress her bare breasts, and I feel her squirm slightly on top of me. I trail my fingers down her body, stopping at her stomach. And when she doesn't stop me, I go further, my thumbs brushing the edge of her panties. I pause, meeting her gaze, silently asking her what she wants next. This whole car situation has me on edge, and she seems to sense that she has the power to decide what to do, because, facing my hesitation, she responds with a smile and starts unbuttoning my jeans. When she takes my erection in her hand, I let out a long, deep sigh of relief because, honestly, I couldn't take it anymore. I've been holding back so much, and the tension inside me feels like it's about to explode. The way she's taking control and not playing the usual shy virgin role is unbelievably hot, and I love that Carolina is taking the lead. I'm feeling like a bit of a sex object in her hands, and this is a sensation I didn't know I'd enjoy so much. I slide her panties to the side and begin teasing her with my fingers. She's already so wet, and each time I brush over her clit, she lets out a soft moan. I take my time, tracing slow circles before gently pinching and tugging, pulling another whimper from her. She gasps, her body trembling. Loving the way she reacts, I do it again, watching as she shudders, her back arching.
"Oh, Nicholas,"
she whispers, and hearing my name on her lips like that is pure lust. I'm on the edge. I can't hold back much longer. I need to move. I need to do something. Just as I'm debating grabbing a condom from my wallet, Carolina beats me to it, pulling one from her purse. Oh, fuck. She leaves me breathless. She surprises me, always ahead of me, and I love it. Her hand moves up and down, no hesitation. She tears open the wrapper and rolls the condom onto me without breaking eye contact. I'm literally mesmerized by her eyes, her touch. Oh, Jesus. I lower my gaze and the sight of her hand sliding the condom on me nearly makes me come right there. I'm dazed for a second, but then the rush kicks in. I can feel my pulse in my ears, and the anticipation between us is electric. My hands instinctively find her hips, gripping her soft, warm skin as I lift her slightly and lower her onto me. The connection is instant. We both moan as our bodies come together, her warmth engulfing me. Carolina moves slow at first, her breath sinking with each slow thrust. I pull her closer, sinking deeper into her rhythm, her moans growing louder. My hands trail up her back, pulling her tighter against me. Pleasure coils at the base of my spine, the pressure building. I know I'm close, but I want her to come first. I slow down, focusing on her. I press my thumb against her clit, rubbing in slow, deliberate circles. The way she reacts, her half-closed eyes, filled with pleasure, tells me she's on the edge. No words are needed, she just nods, wrapping her arms tighter around me, looking for my mouth. I thrust deep one last time, and I feel her tremble, her body shuddering in response. The moment she lets go, I do too, heat rushing through me, overwhelming every sense as I lose myself in her. More intense than I could have imagined. I bury my face in the crook of her neck, still feeling the aftershocks as I stroke her back. Carolina collapses onto my chest, placing a soft kiss there, her breath steadying as we both come down from the high. We stay like that, tangled and warm, just breathing each other in. "You know," I murmur, still dazed, "if I'd known what you had in mind, I wouldn't have bothered getting out of the car to look at the stars." She laughs softly, her head still resting on my chest.
Lucky for you, you dodged my astronomy lesson. I know so many constellations, I could have pointed out every single one.
I chuckle, not expecting the conversation to take this turn. How did we even start talking about astronomy? "Stars, huh?" I say, amused. "I don't know much about them, but I would have listened. They've always fascinated me," I admit, unable to stop my fingers from tracing patterns along her back. This night has turned out way better than I expected, and now I don't want it to end, so I do my best to keep the conversation going. "But how come you know so much?" I ask, pressing soft kisses onto her bare shoulder, enjoying the warmth of her skin against mine. Carolina shifts slightly, looking up at me, her smile fading a little.
My dad taught me when I was a kid. In the summer, we'd go out and stargaze. He'd tell me the name of each constellation. I loved spending time with him like that.
Her tone changes, and I can't help but notice the sadness behind it. "Sounds like a good memory. Why the sad tone?" She sighs, trying to mask it with a smile.
We're not really in touch anymore. My family's back in Italy, but we've grown distant over the years, for many reasons. In a way, I've been alone here.
Her words hit me harder than I expected, and for a moment, I just hold her. I know very well what she's talking about, more than I like to admit. "I get it," I say quietly. "I don't have much contact with my family either." I surprise myself by saying it out loud. This isn't something I usually share with anyone. Only Tom knows. I kiss the top of her head softly. "I've had a great time tonight," I say, not quite meeting her eyes. "I'd love to see you again. I'm here for a few more days. How about giving me your number?" It's not much to ask, considering the night we've just shared, but Carolina pulls back slightly, her eyes locking onto mine, and for a second, I see hesitation. Emotions flicker across her face like she's unsure. If she says no, I'll be disappointed, but I'll play it cool, crack a joke or something. Then, suddenly, she smiles, like she's made up her mind.
Sure.
She says, shifting back into her seat.
Tomorrow sounds perfect. Chapter 10. Carolina. Last night went way better than I expected. Honestly, I thought it would just be another one of those nights. Some random tourist, a few heated kisses, decent sex, then goodbye. But with Nicholas, it was different. I felt so at ease, I ended up telling him I don't see my family anymore. That's something I don't share with anyone, not even with my kids, let alone someone I just met. And the sex? Definitely not what I imagined. I'm still trying to figure him out. Maybe he's shy, or maybe he just wasn't that into me at first. I was surprised when he didn't make a move right away. For a second, I even wondered if he wasn't that good. But once he loosened up, oh, he knew exactly what he was doing. I can't quite put my finger on him, and honestly, that's what makes him so intriguing. His body alone would be enough to make me want more, even if he wasn't the best in bed. But to be fair, once the initial awkwardness faded, Nicholas really knew how to handle things. The way he kissed me, the way he touched me, it was obvious he knew how to please a woman. So when he asked for my number, even though I don't usually give it out, I said yes. I woke up to a message waiting for me.
I spent all night dreaming about kissing every inch of your body. Please come to the Palace Hotel and ask for Mr. Potter. They'll send you straight up.
The Palace Hotel? Wow, that's the fanciest spot on the island. Interesting, like the tone of his message, clear, bold, and impossible to ignore. He definitely got my attention. Nicholas is such a mystery, and I'm dying to figure him out. I get dressed, already picturing how the day has in store, wondering if I'll have to ask him to strip again or if he'll surprise me this time. The hotel is stunning, elegant, and far more upscale than any place I've ever been. I'm in a simple beach dress, and for the first time since I've been on Kauai, I feel underdressed. When I mention Mr. Potter at the front desk, the receptionist gives me this knowing smile and suddenly becomes super sweet, almost too nice. It throws me off for a moment, and I can't help but wonder if she's slept with Nicholas. Just like that, my smile fades. She hands me the room number, tells me I can go up alone, and I turn away without a thank you, barely mumbling goodbye. When I reach his room, I realize it's one of the most luxurious suites on the top floor. Damn. I feel a bit intimidated standing there in front of the door, unsure of what to expect. I've never been in a place like this, and I make a mental note to ask Nicholas more about his life as soon as I get the chance. But when he opens the door, all those thoughts fly out of my head. I'm breathless. He looks incredible, more handsome than I remembered. He flashes that perfect smile, and from the moment our eyes meet, I know exactly what he has in mind. He reaches for me, and when I take his hand, he pulls me inside, shutting the door behind us. Before I can say a word, his mouth crashes against mine, hot, urgent, and demanding. His tongue slips between my lips, and though it catches me off guard, I welcome the intensity. God, I like this version of Nicholas. I like him even more. I bury my hands in his hair, pulling him closer, kissing him back with the same hunger, like I need him, like I can't get enough. We're still tangled in each other when he starts guiding me deeper into the room. I think he's heading for a bed, a couch, anything we can fall onto, but instead, he breaks the kiss and spins me around, pressing my palms against the massive window. The view is breathtaking. The ocean stretches out endlessly, wild and untamed, and far below us the pool is filled with people. We're so high up that I doubt anyone can see us, but the possibility, the thrill of it, sends a bolt of heat straight through me. Behind me now, Nicholas sinks to his knees and slowly slides my panties down. Then he lifts the hem of my dress, trailing his hands and mouth up my thighs in a slow, sensual caress.
Do you like this?
He murmurs, his voice rough and low. I can't even speak, just let out a moan that says everything for me. He kisses the inside of my thigh, his fingers teasing higher.
Does it bother you?
He asks, his voice softer now.
Knowing someone could see us?
The question makes me pause, my mind spinning. Part of me wants to say yes, but my body? It's already made up its mind. Truth is, the danger, the exposure, it only turns me on more. I bite my lip, breath catching, then shake my head. It's exciting. Nicholas smiles against my skin.
Don't worry,
He whispers, his fingers teasing the hem of my dress.
you'll stay dressed.
He pauses, then slowly traces a finger along my inner thigh, sending a fresh wave of shivers up my spine.
I'd never let anyone see your beautiful body.
He murmurs.
That's just for me. Only me.
His words make me tremble, my breath catching. Okay, I whisper, my voice low, thick with need.
But
He adds, voice full of promise.
I'm still gonna find plenty of ways to make you feel incredible.
My breathing stutters as his fingers skim across already sensitive skin. I can't wait, I moan, my whole body aching, his touch sending sparks through me before he's even truly started. I stay there, palms pressed against the glass, every nerve lit up. My chest rises and falls faster as his hands slide higher up my thighs, teasing, circling, driving me crazy. He's right behind me now, drawing slow, deliberate patterns that build the tension until I can barely stay still. I arch my back, a soft whimper escaping as I give in to the moment. Then, without warning, he slides 2 fingers inside me. The sensation hits hard, instant, overwhelming, and for a second, I think I don't care if someone's watching. Let them. His fingers move with maddening precision, deep, slow strokes that leave me gasping, while his lips trail hot, open-mouthed kisses down my neck, lighting me on fire.
You're driving me insane, Carolina.
He groans.
You're so wet. I can't wait any longer.
There's a pause, and I hear the soft rip of a condom wrapper. Nicholas lifts my dress higher with one hand while the other wraps tight around my waist, pulling me flush against him. When he thrusts into me, I gasp, loud, unfiltered, a cry tearing from my throat before I can stop it. He freezes.
Did I hurt you?
He whispers against my ear, voice laced with concern. I exhale slowly, a smile curling on my lips. Absolutely not, I murmur, pushing my hips back against him, making it clear he doesn't need to hold back. Nicholas smiles too. I feel it against my skin.
Good.
He growls, his voice rougher now.
Don't take your hands off the glass.
Then he starts to move, hard, deep, relentless. Each thrust sends me rising onto my tiptoes, my body straining to stay upright beneath the force of him. One of his hands slides up to my breast, gripping tightly to keep me from slipping forward. The other finds my clit, circling with practiced pressure that makes my legs tremble beneath me. My moans grow louder, my body trembling uncontrollably, and as I start to fall apart in his hands, he presses his chest to my back and drives into me one last time, deep, hard, complete. We're both gasping now. Nicholas plants one hand against the glass for balance, the other wrapped firmly around my waist, holding me up. If he let go, I'd probably collapse on the spot. We stay like that for a while, hearts pounding, breath ragged, lost in the aftermath. Down below, the world goes on, people laughing, swimming, living their lives unaware. And I'm up here, still fully dressed, my body wrecked from one of the most intense orgasms I've ever had, shared with this incredible man who somehow keeps surprising me every time. I sigh, deeply content, and Nicholas leans in, his lips brushing my ear.
By the way, good morning. Sorry for being a little rude, but the moment I saw you, I lost all control.
I turn to face him, and his eyes, still hazy, blissful, meet mine like we've shared something too intense to put into words. Good morning to you, I reply, pressing a soft kiss to his lips. We both chuckle. He's probably thinking exactly what I am, that I look like someone who's just had the orgasm of a lifetime. It's like we're on the same wavelength. There's a connection between us, instinctual and unspoken, and I can feel it humming beneath my skin. Nicholas grabs my hand and gently pulls me away from the window.
Come here. You're gonna be naked all day, and I'd rather no one else gets that view.
He flashes a wicked grin as he slips the straps of my dress off my shoulders, letting the fabric fall in a soft puddle at my feet. He steps closer, teasing my lower lip with his teeth as he unhooks my bra with practiced ease. It slides down, landing on top of my dress. Then he pulls back, just enough to take me in. His gaze is intense, burning with want, as his hands glide from my shoulders down to my breasts, then pause at my hips.
Much better.
He murmurs, voice low and thick with desire.
You're absolutely stunning.
So, you want me naked all day? I tease, lifting an eyebrow. That's ambitious,
Exactly.
he says, smirking.
But I promise, you won't be disappointed.
He pauses, eyes glinting with mischief.
Any objections?
A breathy laugh escapes me. None. Not planning on complaining,
Good.
he says, and just like that the playfulness shifts. His tone darkens, thickens with hunger.
Because I'm just getting started with you.
He steps closer, kissing me deeply, his tongue claiming mine in a way that leaves no doubt who's in charge. Then, without another word, he pulls back and nods toward the bed.
Lie down, arms up. I'll be right back, and if you're not in that exact position when I return,
He smirks.
I swear I'll tie you up.
And with that, he turns and disappears into the bathroom. Oh my God, where did this guy come from? He doesn't seem like the same man from last night, and honestly, I'm obsessed. This more commanding Nicholas, the one who promises a day full of pleasure, yeah, I could get used to him. I do exactly as he asked, lying back on the bed, gripping the headboard. When Nicholas returns, he stops for a beat, slightly breathless as his eyes roam over me. The way he looks at me, like he's already touching me, makes my skin tingle. Every inch of me feels alive under his gaze. I smirk, unable to resist. Like what you see. Nicholas swallows hard, and we both glance at the bulge in his pants. We burst out laughing, the tension cracking just enough to make room for the teasing spark between us. But even as we laugh, the heat lingers, ready to catch fire again at any second. He climbs on top of me, his weight sinking me into the mattress, and God, I love the way he feels. When he starts to prop himself up on his elbows, I wrap my legs around his waist, pulling him closer, locking my arms around his neck. Wait, I murmur, pressing my lips to his. Stay here for a minute. Our kiss deepens. My tongue explores his mouth with a hunger I can't explain, like kissing him is the only thing keeping me grounded. Nicholas kisses me back just as fiercely, and for a moment, being tangled up in him like this feels as intimate as anything else we could do. When we finally break apart, gasping for air, he flashes a wicked grin.
You know, I should probably tie you up now, right?
My eyes widen slightly, heat pooling in my belly.
I told you not to move your hands.
He adds. I laugh, breathless. Right, sorry. Got a little distracted. Then I glance at him, half teasing, half hoping. So, are you actually going to do it? He chuckles at my tone.
I should, but I don't think there's anything here I can use. Don't worry, though. I'll make a note for next time.
He shifts onto his side, propped up on one elbow, and I turn toward him, brushing my fingers gently along his cheek. Last night was amazing, I say, voice soft. And today, let's just say the welcome left me completely breathless. Nicholas grins, his fingers drifting lightly along my side, though there's a faraway look in his eyes.
I'm glad you had a good time. I really enjoyed it too. I'm happy you came back.
I smirk, nudging him playfully. Well, it's not every day I get to spend time in a suite at the palace. Speaking of which, Are you secretly the son of a millionaire or something? How do you afford all this? And what's the deal with Mr. Harry Potter? That can't be your real name. Nicholas bursts out laughing.
No, nothing like that. And wow, you're sharper than Miss Marple and way cuter,
He says, still chuckling as he kisses me lightly.
No millionaire dad. Everything I've got I worked for. And no, Harry's my middle name. And my last name definitely isn't Potter. It's Grant. Ring any bells? If you're enjoying the story, you can find Beyond the Spotlight on Amazon and in Kindle Unlimited. The links are in the episode description.